Welcome once again. I am Shomi sir with you with the new chapter of class 7. This is human environment interactions, the tropical and the subtropical region. So in the last chapter we have also learned about the human environment. Here we are also going to learn about the human environment. What are the basic differences between the two chapters 7 and 8 we will see. In the first chapter number 7 we have learned that how human beings is creating some impact on the nature, means how we have adopted the nature and how we are creating some influence on the nature. Now here we will see what is the influence of the nature, what is the influence of the environment on our life through two case studies. What are these two case studies? Here we are going to know about the two areas. Number one, it is Amazon basin, and number two, Ganga Brahmaputra plain. So today the first thing I will emphasize on the Amazon basin. First of all, where is Amazon basin located? That thing we will try to understand. We will discuss. Look at the map. Amazon is located in South America. There is a great confusion between the among the students that where they are located actually. It is located in South America, not in Africa. There is a huge confusion in your mind sometimes that it is Africa or it is South America. So it is located in South America. So what is the name of the major river here? By the name of the major river Amazon, it is known as the Amazon river basin. Now the question, which countries belongs to this particular region? The biggest country of South America, that is Brazil, is also part of this Amazon basin. Maximum part of this region, this Amazon basin, that is constituted by Brazil. Next one, look at southern Bolivia, little bit part of South Bolivia. Next one, Peru is also there. Ecuador. Next one, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, French Guyana. Such countries, they are coming under this region, or this Amazon basin is extended in these particular areas. Now the question, what is the climatic condition, what is the geographical condition of this particular river basin? So it is an area which is located in the equatorial region. Look at, dear students, whatever I am presenting here, you can see 0° is passing through it. So we can say it is equatorial region. So what is the meaning of the equatorial region? What is the significance of the equatorial region? Significance of the equatorial region, they should get the high temperature. They always get the vertical sun rays. That vertical sun rays lead to the maximum temperature, increasing of the temperature. So we can say this is a hot region. Then we can say also it is a humid region. Why humid region? Because every day in the afternoon, due to the excessive temperature, due to the excessive evaporation, as well as there is also occurring of rain. And that rain, what is the type of the rainfall? The type of the rainfall, it is conventional rainfall used to occur. Means in which particular place we are getting that the emergence of the or availability of the huge amount of evaporation in the same place in the afternoon after condensation, it is going to occur. So that is why we can say conventional rainfall used to occur every day in the afternoon, that is near about 4 to 4:30. So it is also referred as the rainforest region. So Amazon basin, as a case study, what we are learning as a case study, Amazon basin is going to be presented to you as a rainforest. Life of the people in a rainforest we are going to know. I think it is clear to you. So in the first part, what you are getting, some of the equatorial region already I have told you. Now the place where the river flows into the another body water, it is called the river mouth. Now we are coming to the mouth river. Already in the earlier chapter when we have discussed regarding that the works of the river, already it has been said what is the source of origin, what is the origin of the river, and what is mouth of the river. Once again I am telling, mouth of the river means that particular place where the river they usually mixed with the another water body, that is very particularly it may be the ocean, that is referred as the mouth of the river. So what they are telling here, look at the place where a river flows into another body of water is called the river mouth. Numerous tributaries join the Amazon River to form the Amazon Basin. The river basin drains portions of Brazil, parts of Peru, Bolivia, Ecuador, Colombia, and small parts of Venezuela. Already we have discussed regarding this. Next one, what is the extension of this particular region? It is extended between 10° north and 10° south. So it is referred as the equatorial region. So you can also see it in the map, 10°, mostly look at the Venezuelan part, it is going to the, it is extended up to the 10° north, and look at the Brazilian portion where the Amazon maximum part of the Amazon it is going to be ended, that is near about 10° south. So 10° north to 10° south. So can we say in which hemisphere is it located? It is located in the both the hemisphere. Half portion it is located in northern hemisphere, half portion it is located in southern hemisphere. So the upper part of South America it is located in northern side, and maximum portion of South America it is located in southern hemisphere. But Amazon basin it is mostly divided into the equally divided into the two hemisphere. Half portion it is in northern hemisphere and half portion it is located in southern hemisphere, and this is our rainforest region. So I think it is clear to you. Next one, we are coming to this portion, this particular region. When the Spanish explorer, do you know, when the Spanish explorer discovered the Amazon River, they were attacked by a group of local tribes wearing the headgears and grass tricks. These people reminded them of the fierce tribes of women warriors known as the ancient Roman Empire as the Amazon. Hence the name Amazon. So by the name of a group of tribal, by the name of a tribal group, the name of this particular region has been given Amazon. Next one, we are coming to the next portion, that is the climatic condition. Already I have emphasized on that climatic condition. It is a rainforest region. Here we have got the excessive rain, hot and humid condition. Now according to your textbook, please look at, as you know, Amazon basin stretches directly on the equator and characterized by the hot and wet climate throughout the year. Both day and nights are almost equally hot and humid. The skin feels sticky. It rains almost every day, that too without much warning. The day temperatures are high with very high humidity. At night the temperature goes down but the humidity remains high. Now we have got some of the concept, that is what is the condition of day and night. Equally it is hot and humid but after the rainfall in the afternoon, little bit relief may be given in the climatic condition. Next one, what is of what is the condition of the humidity, how it reacts on the life of the human beings. We feel sticky. You know that during the time of summer we also feel so in our place. Next one, we are coming to the rainforest region. As the rains heavily in the region, the thick forest grow. So obviously, with the due to the availability of the huge amount of water, there is also the availability of the huge quantity of forest. Huge number of natural vegetation has developed over there, and it is also known as the lungs of the world. It produces huge amount of oxygen. It is also the place of the rich wildlife. So why is Amazon important? Amazon, it is important to us as it provides the huge quantity of oxygen, as it provides the shelter to the huge number of wildlife. So these things you have to remember. Next one, it is also referred as the roof. It also creates the roof by their vegetation cover. It also creates the canopy. So what is the meaning of the canopy? Canopy means the tent like. So why it is referred so? Now I am going to explain it. This particular region, as they receive the huge quantity of rain, that is why the sum of the trees, those who are hereditary very long, such long trees, they grow very rapidly, and after after when they are growing, they are also spreading their leaves, they are also spreading their branches in the different directions, and these protect the entry of the sun rays into the next layer, or to the it restrict the sun rays to reach to the land. That is why what we used to see there is the development of the creepers and the climbers, as well as also bushes in the different layers. So rainforest, it has the characteristics of the different layers also of the natural vegetation, and this region, it also remain dark and damp condition. The swampy condition usually found over there due to what? Due to the non availability of the sun rays in the lowermost part of it. Is it? I think it is clear to you. Now ground remains dark and damp. Only shade tolerant vegetation may grow here. Orchids, bromeliads grow plant parasites. So some of the parasites, look at this picture, the parasites, they are growing. They are also growing in the lower portion. Why? Because this is the damp and the swampy condition. They are the sun ray resistant crop, not the crop, they are the such vegetation which usually resist the sun rays. Without sun rays or very little amount of sun rays, they can grow. So there is the growth of them. The rainforest is rich in fauna also, already I have told you. So what is the meaning of fauna? Fauna means that the natural wildlife which usually referred as the which are referred as the species, natural species. So natural species of what? Natural species of wildlife species, those which are found in the forest region, in Amazon basin. What they are? Here you can see the toucans, it is a bird species. Next one, we can also see another tapir, this is also another wildlife. So wildlife species, those which are found in a particular region, they are referred as the fauna. And flora means that particular species, those which are found in the natural vegetation cover, they are referred as the species flora. So what is the difference between flora and fauna? Fauna means they are the wildlife species, those which are found in a particular region, whereas flora means that the natural vegetation species, those which are found in a particular region. So what are the characteristics of the wildlife? They are brilliantly colored. Next one, oversized build, eating make them different from birds we commonly see in India. So here we are getting also the comparison with India in the wildlife availability. So whatever the difference, that is their size. Look at this toucan, we can take the example of the toucan here. Its horn, its bills is very big one. So what is written? Look at oversized bill, and this is being this photograph of toucan, it is giving such example. What example? That the characteristics of the animal. So you have to remember this one. They are oversized built, eating make them different from the birds we commonly see in the other parts of the world, or in even also in India. These birds also make loud sounds in the forest. Animals like monkeys, sloth, and ant-eating tapir are found. Various species of reptiles and snakes also thrive in these jungles. Crocodiles, snakes, pythons around, and most important wildlife species is anaconda. It is also found here. Next one, among the fishes, piranha is also available. Piranha is the flesh-eating fish species which is found in Amazon basin. So here we have discussed mainly that the life of the people in uh, Amazon basin region, life of the people, very particularly what is that climatic condition we have heard. Now we have got also the concept of what concept of the wildlife availability. Now the next part what we will discuss, that is the life of the people directly in Amazon basin. Amazon basin, as it is located in the rainforest region, so the people they not able to do the agriculture extensively. They are dependent on the agriculture which is known as a slash and burn agriculture. What is the meaning of the slash and burn agriculture? Slash and burn agriculture means such agriculture which can be done by cutting down the plants, by cutting down the trees, by making the land, by cutting down the trees, and such vegetation do, they usually get set them in fire, and the ashes they are mixed in the soil to increase the soil fertility, but that soil fertility cannot be continued for the long period of time. The people compelled to leave that place and go to the another region. So we have got the concept of what? Concept of the shifting agriculture here. So the people they usually practice a shifting agriculture. The most they also eat queen ants, and the egg sacs. Cash crops like coffee, maize, and coca are also grown. So some of the cash crops, those which are grown here, that you have got, they participate in the slash and burn agriculture. The staple food is manioc, also known as the cassava, that grows underground like the potato. So potato like food which is known as cassava, that is also being eaten. That is the staple food, that is the main food in the Amazon basin region. Next one, rainforest is also important to us as a source of wood. So hardwood they used to provide, which is required to thatch. Look at the rainforest provide a lot of wood for the houses. Some families live in the thatched house shaped like the beehives. There are large apartment like houses called malovas. So there are the two types of humans, two types of construction processes. One is referred as the maloka, and another is referred as the apartment like, that is big houses. Next one, still now the maximum part of Amazon, it is covered with a thick forest cover, but the life it is changing day by day. Why? Due to the industrialization, due to the afforestation, Amazon is sinking day by day. You can also see this picture, that previously what was the forest cover, now it has reduced. Now there is the problem, there is the problem of what? Problem of the land degradation. Why? Previously there was very less human activities, those which are found in this region. It was non-accessible, but nowadays due to the development of technology, to increase the process of agriculture, to develop transport and communication system, many of the parts, due to the very particularly for the commercialization, there is cutting down of the trees, and this leads to the deterioration in the forest area. Day by day the forest area it is reducing, And such type of reduction in the forest areas leads to the soil erosion that ultimately lead to the soil erosion. So today we have discussed mainly the basic points regarding the Amazon basin. From this, in the next PDF I will give you some questions that you will solve. Oh, have a nice day ahead. না না আওয়াজ আসেনি।